It is Indiana in the morning. Hey, thanks for joining us. We appreciate that. Our visit this morning with our friends from Blairsville coming up next. And they are here in the studio with us this morning. Denise Jennings, Dave Janusek. Our visit presented by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm, best personal injury lawyer 3 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. Buckle them up. Here we go. Denise and Dave, who's number one today?
Well, as usual, it's me.
Yeah, you got to ask that question.
Good morning. Hey, thanks for making Blairsville even cooler.
How do we do that?
B-Town.
Oh,
that was pretty slick.
I was going to go Beeville.
Beeville. Nah,
Beeville.
B-Town sounds a little
better?
cooler. Yeah.
All right.
Like that.
I don't know. Beeville's starting to grow on me.
Hey, as we were, we were talking, somebody the other day was on with us, and we were talking about the big gala. How did that go?
It went really well. We had a great turnout. We had about 150 plus people. Great food. I had 5 historic presenters there, and then we ended the night with fireworks. Dinner, dancing, fireworks. I mean, it was a really great evening. So,
Nice.
yeah.
The desserts. Oh, the desserts.
Oh, the desserts.
Oh, yeah? What was
20 different flavors of individual cakes. That was for dessert. Our committee member, Erica Ash, and her aunts, who are our volunteers, did an amazing job, homemade cakes. So
Was there a surprise cake?
there was no baby embedded in a cake or anything.
Well, I wasn't going there.
Like Mardi Gras.
I thought coconut or something.
No,
like
no.
There
let me-
was coconut. That's true.
I got to
That's true.
tell you, Todd, there were 20 different, I'm going to make this quick. I'm going to try. There were 20 different cakes. So you'd go up and you'd think, what are your favorite cakes in the world? You'd say like pineapple upside down cake. And there'd be one of those. Boston cream pie. There'd be a Boston cream pie cake. You'd say carrot cake. And there'd be a carrot cake. I, said it was like I hadn't been that confused since I was in 9th grade algebra. Like I couldn't make a decision. There were just so many cakes.
And you cut into a cake and there was a baby inside.
There was no.
According to Denise.
Then I really got confused. I was a little concerned at that point. My confusion turned to concern quickly.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about what's going on in Blairsville. It's so much happening.
We went off
You
the
know
rails
what?
right from the
Yeah,
start.
exactly.
I know, wow.
It's the sad day when I have to drive everyone back. So we have photos with the Easter Bunny with your pets at Tales on the Town, and that's April 6th. Tales on the Town is 43 West Market Street. It is a $5 donation. That is April 6th from 12 to 2 p.m., and it benefits Hopeful Hearts Rescue. And then coming up on the 13th of April at 7 p.m., the Blairsville Free Methodist Church, located at 50 South Walnut Street, is hosting the Da Vinci Drama, a reenactment of the Last Supper.
Oh.
So if you
Where's
have any,
that?
at the Free Methodist Church in 50 South Walnut Street.
Wow.
Yeah, should be a great reenactment. And if you have any questions, that number is 724-459-6155. And then on April 19th, it is our big Earth Day community cleanup. It begins at 9 a.m. at the BCDA office at 130 West Market Street. So if you want to show up and clean a specific area, we'll give you bags, we'll give you gloves, we'll give you a safety vest. If you want to clean up your own neighborhood, come do the same. We'll give you those items. Take your garbage bag, clean your neighborhood, bring your garbage bag full, and we'll put it in the truck and cart that away for you. So
Bring it back to the BCDA.
Bring it back to the BCDA, and then after that, David will tell you about a cool event that coincides with that.
Okay.
Do you have that on your card, David, or do I need to go?
I do
on?
have it.
All right.
Are your
all
cards
right.
can you read your cards out of order?
No,
I know, right?
Yeah, she threw me a. Is there going to be desserts at that Last Supper reenactment?
I don't believe so, and no babies embedded.
The
All right.
last- the
So,
last-
okay.
Hold on. I'm still going.
Oh,
we
yeah,
have
you
got
are.
we've got more bicentennial events. We have Music Through the Ages, which is presented at 7 p.m. at the River Valley Auditorium on April 26th. And that is the second showing of A Place of Consequence. It is a new movie about Blairsville and the history of Blairsville. It's about a half-an-hour movie. That was sponsored by the Historical Society of the Blairsville area in collaboration with IUP, their comm media department, had produced that for those folks. So very exciting. Earlier in the same day, April 26th, is the Easter egg hunt at the Blairsville Amphitheater, and that's at 1 p.m. And I hear these are special Easter eggs. These Easter eggs do not contain candy, but they contain cash.
Cash
is what I am told.
Cash.
Cold hard cash.
Enough cash that you could actually buy yourself a dozen actual eggs?
Not that much cash.
Not that much cash.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
We got a budget.
Yeah. And then April 27th, we have the second installment of the History Walks, Blairsville and her river. And this one's going to concentrate on the flood of 1889. Mm-hmm. So folks should gather at 1 p.m. at the BCDA office. As I said, is 130 West Market Street. That walk's going to be led by none other than Denise and Dave of the Todd Marino Show. And
what is that?
Yeah,
well, that's new.
I don't know.
She's on programming now.
Anything like Indiana in the Morning, or
Something like that.
Okay.
She's doing programming now.
And then, of course, our Blairsville Fire Department now through April 18th is still doing their fish fry every Friday from 4 to 7 p.m. They've got the big fish sandwich every Friday. And, of course, the specials on the 4th, baked fish or panko-coated shrimp. Same with on the 11th. But on the 18th, last day, that is a special to be determined, but you do have that fish sandwich. It all happens at 51 West Campbell Street in Blairsville. That's hosted by the Blairsville Fire Department.
Maybe that'll feature trout caught by Dave.
That could be.
Fishing season's coming.
It is.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Already.
And then just one last thing. So for the Blairsville Bicentennial, we do have some commemorative items that are for sale. So customized coaster set that has 4 historic images on slate coasters. Those are $25 each. And beautiful olive wood charcuterie boards customized with Blairsville, PA, established 1825 for $58. They're available at the Blairsville Underground Railroad History Center. You can give us a call at 724-343-1014. And then there is the History of Blairsville book that was produced by the Historical Society of the Blairsville area. Those are available at their museum, $25 a piece. They are currently out of their first print, but they're doing a reprint, and their number is 724-459-0580. I am done.
Shoo.
And over to you, Dave.
All right. Thank you, Denise. So I've got my first announcement so big it's on the other side of my cards.
Wow.
I got to find it.
Flip that card.
Here it is, first card. Okay, so I know last month my big announcement was that Market Street Pastries was open again. Okay, good news, they're still open. But the big thing I want to talk about before I get into some of these other things, the 28th, tomorrow, is the target date for the Big Otter.
The Big Otter.
The Big Otter.
It's a big
All
otter.
things goes well.
When you have to be careful the way you say that. The target date makes it
Yeah,
seem
that
like
is
people
true.
are
It's
going
not otter
hunting.
season. Not otter season. So what happened is it's kind of been a collision between
a collision?
Yeah, a collision of two worlds, a collision between Joey Fairbanks' sculpture project in Blairsville and the Otters of Blairsville project. So these two kind of collided, and keeping with the theme, had a baby, and out came this, will come out by artist Jack Mayer. We will be placing a large, dimensions escape me, but I think it's like 10 feet by 6 foot otter to welcome you into Blairsville as you come across the bridge out of Derry.
That sounds a little high.
Well,
10 feet.
8.
So
It's like
Six.
the Godzilla of
It's going to be a very large otter.
very large
very
otter.
large otter. Keep watching Otters of Blairsville Facebook page, some more other Facebook pages for it being installed.
Bicentennial, yeah.
The Bicentennial page. The idea is to, again, go back and show homage to the Lenape Indians, Conemaugh River meaning Little Otter, and kind of adding another unique sculpture to the walking sculptures. So with that, I'm going to flip this back over. So a couple other things I do want to talk about. Denise alluded to it briefly. The Great Blairsville Bicentennial Plant Divide. Yeah, it sounds like a movie, but it's going to be on April 19th during our Earth Day, 11 to 2 at the community gardens. What we're asking people to do is bring your plants, bring your seeds. We're going to do a plant swap.
Bulbs.
Bring your bulbs. We're going to do a plant swap. So there's kind of a two-pronged approach here. It's going to help beautify Blairsville a little bit more, but it's also going to give you an opportunity to meet other people in the community that have like-minded planting or gardening interests such as yours. So bring your plants, bring your seeds, bring your bulbs to the community garden right next to Gary Boone's garage on
An alley.
next to the community gardens.
Near the Hebron Lutheran Church.
Correct,
as well.
correct. Couple other things going on. I know, trying not to get interrupted here anymore. April 15th, Denise talked about the Easter egg hunt. We're having another Easter egg hunt at the rec center. It starts at 11 a.m. The Blairsville Parks and Rec building. The other eggs may have cash.
Yes.
This egg hunt,
Has otters.
otter babies
Okay.
in cakes.
In case.
6,000. That's right. You heard me right, people. 6,000 eggs.
6,000 eggs
6,000
for
eggs.
this egg hunt.
Which are gone within 10 minutes, so make sure you come on time.
6,000 eggs. And you're right. She's right. It comes at 11 o'clock. That's at the rec center. Come on out. Grab one of those 6,000 eggs.
What's the date on that?
April, what?
April 5th?
April 5th. Yeah, April 5th. Yeah. April 5th. April 11th, another benefit for the Blairsville Parks and Rec is very popular, very entertaining. Music bingo. It's $20 a person. 6 o'clock at Chestnut Ridge Resort and Golf. So check that out. That helps.
Here's your 2-minute warning, Dave.
Okay, 2-minute warning. Okay, we're going to roll through this 2-minute warning. Peacock Valley Gifts, 156 East Market Street, April 17th, 6 p.m. They're doing a Book Classics Club. Book Club Classics. Book Classics Club.
Keep going.
Check that out. Okay, Blairsville Elks. Denise talked about the firemen. Our Blairsville Elks also make a mean fish sandwich. $10 a sandwich every Friday, 3 to 7. $14 for dinner. That gets you a couple of sides. $9 if you just want shrimp with fries. That's at 60 East Campbell. Last thing I want to talk about, excuse me, our Blairsville Public Library story time for preschoolers every Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. Beginners Crochet Club. Thursday evening, 6 to 7. More information, 724-459-6077.
Where do they catch those mean fish?
Oh, there's some mean fish in that Conemaugh.
really?
Yeah. They are.
in Beantown.
Bean fish.
Bee-town.
Bee fish. Mean fish. They make a mean fish sandwich.
Well, I have a headache. So there you go. The Denise and Dave show here this morning on Indiana in the Morning. Do we have everything done? Did we cover everything we need to?
I believe we did.
All right. Well, we appreciate that so much. Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having us.
I really do have a headache. It's Indiana in the Morning. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. Tax tip this morning brought to you by Hess and Marino.
It's like a whirlpool.